Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today I have a true beauty empties for you guys, and I did not do one last month because I had to wait for it to accumulate a little bit more. I find that happens to me. I plan to do it every month, but if I don't have enough and I only have like 3 items, I'm not gonna really make a video out of it. And then it seems like about a month and a half, I'm like, okay, I have enough, and then I wait a little longer and then boom. So I have a pretty decent amount. I think a lot of it might be kind of like the same kind of items. We'll just see. I kind of just throw everything into this basket as I go, and then we see what we got. But let's get into it. You know what? There is a couple items in here too that aren't completely empty, but I'm tossing because they're a little bit too old. I'm not going to use them, but I have used them in the past, just not fully, which leads me to this product is the L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector Pore Vanisher. I think the packaging is super cute. It really is. I remember I got this, gosh, like over a year ago, and I tried to use it the other day and I shook it up as much as I could, but can you hear that? It shouldn't do that. It should not do that at all. It has like the consistency though of Porefessional, which is great. I wouldn't say it's quite as good as Porefessional, but it's not terrible. And for a drugstore alternative, there you go. But when I tried to do it, it's just very separated. So, but I do remember way back when that I did really like this, but then I just got other ones and it kind of just went forgotten. That's the truth. Would I get it again? Probably not, now that I have like so many that I do really love in the higher end range. But I mean, if I ever did come across it again on a sample or something, sure. In my previous beauty empties, you probably noticed that I always include too, if like my husband has something that he finished up, I can't speak to it necessarily from my experience, but I can from his, and I always share that with you guys. So next item is a shave gel that he loves, but you know what? I have used this before and it's fine. So we always get this. He's used this for years, and it's the Gillette Comfort Advantage 3-in-1. We get these at Costco, but they're sold basically everywhere, but we like them at Costco because you get like a 4 or 5 pack. So like those. I don't know if people really include this or not in empties, but I did, and you guys know I'm obsessed with Q-tips, like obsessed, and I use them for my makeup like every day. See, like that's my Q-tip stash just from today. And so I thought I'd throw these in here. But I have to tell you guys, and I think I've mentioned this before, like I'm not super picky on this kind of stuff, like cotton rounds and that kind of stuff. I don't really care, whatever. As far as brand, when it comes to Q-tips, it has to be Q-tips. I've tried like the store brand version of Q-tips. Nope, no good. It's the truth. Next item is actually a Bath & Body Works hand soap, and this is the deep cleaning one, which is more of the gel with like the little micro beads in it. This smelled so good. This was the Jingle All the Way scent. I am so funny, like I have so many hand soaps. Oh, it smells good, and I don't go through them that fast. I think what it is you know, I have one at in the kitchen, in the bathrooms, everywhere that has a sink, right? And you never end up washing your hands, or at least not here, like in the same place every time. Anyway, point is, it takes me forever to get through these. That's why it's holiday still. And I really, really love the scent of this. But I will say the deep cleaning hand soap is not particularly my favorite because it actually can make my hands kind of raw. I think it does a good job, but it's a little bit too harsh for me. I prefer the foaming hand soap if I had to pick one, but the scent was good. I've mentioned this in every empties that this is my husband's pomade for his hair. It smells so good too, and it's gone. But it's basically like a gel in a like thicker consistency, and it's called a pomade, and he loves this, and it's Axe Clean Cut Look pomade, and they have it in like different versions of it and stuff. I will say they recently changed their packaging on this though, and they're like very short in like a tin little can, so they didn't redo them as far as like the formula and stuff. He still likes it, still the same, but the package does look different. I think in theory, I think it almost holds the same amount, but the packaging on this is just so much bigger. It's probably for them to like get more shelf space. I get it. My next item is actually like a deluxe sample size of this Bumble and Bumble surf spray. And the idea behind these like surf type sprays is like for beachy waves, and I'm mixed with it, guys. I really am. Like that concept. This product specifically, I didn't like it. I really didn't. But the idea is it's supposed to kind of give you that little tousled look and you just beachy waves, right? And that kind of, some of them even come with like salt in them to be kind of like salt water in your hair. I don't know, like I like the concept, but to me it just makes your hair really, really dirty. And I do have one from L'Oreal, and I've used it a couple times, and it's kind of the same thing, that Tousle Waves, and it's the Text It Tousle Wave Spray. I did use this before, and I actually did kind of like this one. It was okay. So this point is, I'm just kind of to them anyway. I like the concept of just a quick, easy style, and you're good to go. I like that because you kind of do it when your hair is damp. Spray a bunch of that in and kind of just like do this number, and you'll kind of have that look, right? I don't know. So this Bumble and Bumble one though, I just didn't like. It just made my hair really, really dirty, and I tried it multiple times. It's almost empty, but there is still even a little left, but I'm good. So I thought I had tossed this before, and I actually hadn't. One of my very first videos was products I regret buying, and this was on there, and it's the Sephora face primer, and it's an anti-shine mattifying primer, and I thought like I would love that. That's perfect for me. I'm an oily mess, and I like that it had like a pump like this. I'm like, the packaging's cute. I'm like, this could be good. And the problem with it, see now, hold on. Yep, that's what it was. When I pumped it out, it wasn't that bad, but when I moved it around on my hand, this shit stinks. It stinks. It really does. I hate it. And I thought that I had tossed it before, and I didn't, and I was just kind of cleaning up and going through stuff, and I was like, yeah, I don't like this. Love the packaging, love all that, but I hated this primer just due to the smell. It's terrible. It smells like glue. It's, you don't want it on your face. Yeah, I don't like it. Let me give you a closer look though. Keep an eye out. And maybe they've changed their formula, because I have had this almost a year. I don't know. I'm good. So a lot of these items, just so you know guys, a lot of these I've had since before even becoming vegan, or at least, you know, plant-based, because I mean, I'm not fully vegan when it comes to household items and beauty products still. It's something that I would love to be. I'm just not really there yet. And so point is though, a lot of these are from before that. Having said that though, you guys help me so much. You really do. Like, you'll tell me like, do this one instead, or look into this, or apps to get, and that kind of, I love it. Keep it coming, please, because I am all about learning about it. Just thought I'd throw that out there. But with that said, I do have a question for you guys, for those that do eat plant-based or are vegan. I have 2 deodorants here, and one's Degree and one is Secret. I will say the Secret Clinical Strength is like a little travel one. I think it works really well, like really well in comparison to just like a standard kind. There is a difference. It's so weird because you think, oh, okay, is it really different? It is. And then I have the Degree Motion Sense Shower Clean. This one's completely empty. This one is almost there, but it was kind of like not rubbing well anyway. But my question is, like, I think they're fine, but I know that these are kind of controversial and maybe not the best for us. Which do you recommend? I would love to know. Yeah. I finished up a Kirkland, you guys know I love these makeup towelettes, makeup remover. Love them. I still have like 2 packages left, because when you buy these at Costco, you get like, I think 4 of these big size ones, and then like 2 like travel size ones too. So they'll last you a long time. Now I kind of go from different makeup removers all the time anyway, so this did take me a while to get through as it was, because I'll do the micellar water, I will do these, I had some other one I was using too, I don't know. So yeah, these lasted a long time. I always suggest though, when you first get a fresh pack, to store them upside down, because I will say the top ones are a little bit dry until you start getting more into the pack. So just a tip, but I love them. Next item is actually this Frizz Ease Moisture. This is John Frieda Moisture Barrier Hairspray. Guys, this is like super full. I've used it a handful of times, and I don't hate it. I really don't. But the spray on it is completely like clogged / spits out like someone that has a terrible spit. I don't know. And I tried it. It was kind of comical because I didn't know that. And I tried to spray, like I had my face done and I was just gonna like give a quick spray in my hair, and it was everywhere. Yeah, so I put it in the Empties basket that day. So I liked it, but the pump. Next item is this Herbal Essences Naked Dry Shampoo, and it's 0% paraben or colorant. And you know what? I didn't think it was terrible. Is it my favorite dry shampoo? No, but it's not bad, and it does smell good. Almost everything Herbal Essence does. So I would definitely get it again, but I actually remember I bought this in a 2-pack, and I still have another one to get through. I would say though my favorite is the Batiste and the Kenra brand. I really like too for dry shampoos. Okay guys, I think the rest are pretty much makeup items. My first few are some lashes. I have these Ardell Wispies and some Demi Wispies that I went through, and I just kept like the package to remind me. Those are my all-time favorite for sure. Love them. Next item is the Smashbox Primer Water. I love this stuff, love it. And this was a deluxe sample that I had received, and I used the whole thing, and I already purchased a backup right back there. And I got it in the full size because I love it. I can't explain it because at the end of the day it's kind of like it's water, but it just feels so refreshing on the skin, and I use it as my primer too. And sometimes I'll still top it with like a cream based primer, but either way, and I just love it. I just do. So my next 3 items are mascaras. I have the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara. I loved it. I'll just show you them really quick. This one, it does have a really weird like wand to it. It kind of like domes really thick and then goes thin, which is actually like, it's kind of weird and intimidating at first, but it actually works well because you get kind of the volume on the outer part, and then you can use that little part to get into those little lashes like in the inner corner. So I really liked this. Next one is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. You've probably seen this. Carly Bible here on YouTube swears by it. Super, super small. I love it for my lower lashes because of how small it is, but for like just normal lashes mascara, I don't love it. I don't feel like it does a whole lot for me. So it's kind of a love-hate because I just use this now as my lower lash mascara, and then I'm good with that. This one was kind of a letdown. Oh, sorry. This one was kind of, it's the Bobbi Brown Eye Opening Mascara, and it's like a deluxe sample of it. Maybe it's like the pump stopper in here got messed up, because look at that. Can you look? I think the stopper got messed up because it's chunky. It's old. Yeah, it's not good. It's just old, and ew. The wand on this thing is massive. I mean massive. It puts the Better Than Sex one to shame. It really does. It's almost too hard to work with though. It's okay. Guys, I itch. I don't know what's going on. Next item, this was kind of like, I remember I talked about this on a vlog because it was kind of one of those like first impressions for me even. And this is the Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint with SPF 15 in it. And it was like a sample I had. It's basically like a tinted moisturizer, a sunblock with tint to it. I loved this. Now it was a little bit like surprising, like the full coverage that it really had. I loved it, guys. I would totally get this in the future. Liked it, but I've only used it the one time. Oh, I have one more mascara. So this is that Stretch X mascara, and a lot of people rave about this, but guys, I have to be honest, I didn't love it. I don't know. It's kind of curved slightly. I felt like it just didn't do anything for my lashes at all. Like, I don't know what people really liked about it, to be honest. Meh, I wouldn't get it again. Next item is the NYX Liquid Brown Eyeliner, and this one is in the brown, like I said. I love this. You know what, I think it's not even all like entirely empty, but I was having trouble working with it. This is probably my favorite liquid liner, at least for the black, because I have the black one too, and I think it's just, it works really well. It dries matte, and I like that they have like a liquid liner in brown too. So yeah, I would totally get these again. I plan to. Okay, last 3 items. are essential oils, which I have been talking a lot about lately because I love, I don't know if you see in the corner there, but a diffuser for essential oils I love. And I have many different like flavors, if you will, scents. My favorite is eucalyptus. It just opens you up. It's so fantastic. And actually, I think 2 of these are eucalyptus. Yep. So one is the Simpler's Botanics Organic Eucalyptus. I want to say I got that at Whole Foods a while ago. And then this one is the Vitamin World, like aromatherapy one. I got that at Vitamin World. And then the other one I got is the Mia Aroma, and it's the soothing one in lavender. This is really good. Lavender's great for like going to bed, like when you really want to just wind down. I almost want to keep these just to smell them because they'll always have the smell in the bottle even though they're like empty. I love them. If you're not into essential oils, some people are like, it's kind of a hoax. It's not, like, does it really do the claims that they claim it does? Like the eucalyptus is more for like headaches and stress, and you know, who knows, right? Who really knows if it's really gonna be that, you know, healer for sure. But here's my thing with it. I hope that it is. 1, 2, I really like using these kind of in lieu of candles, and I love eucalyptus. I just love it, and I can definitely vouch for it. Just really opens up the passageways, especially if you're stuffed up. Good stuff. So, and I think it's kind of safer than candles and a little less dirty, and I really like using them. I have one in our bedroom, I have one here now, and I want to get a couple more, in fact. And so I kind of look at it that way. It's almost like you're using it as your candle replacement anyway, and maybe you're getting an added benefit out of it too. So there you have it. But that is going to do it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I feel like I have not done a Beauty's Empties in so long. You guys know I'm doing the vegan empties right now, and I love doing that, but that's more food based, and so we had to bring it back to our beauty products. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, please subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys very soon. Mwah!